I guess in brief, we're talking about cannabis and the legalization of cannabis, particularly in Canada, and the lessons that can be learned from the process going from idea through to regulations. And the number one message that you can take away from that is it's not very simple. The regulations when it comes to medical cannabis get very complex. At the same time, they're trying to make recreational cannabis legal, and that's a whole other set of considerations. And the difficulty for most people in trying to innovate in the area of medical cannabis is the overlay of the concerns around recreational use and those packaging and labeling restrictions when combined with foods, medical products, cosmetics, veterinary devices, and all those other health product categories. Well, the key message is that there is hope. It's a long tunnel with light at the end, but we're not going to get there easily, and we're not going to get there overnight. For example, if we're looking at adjacent areas to OTC, it's the food with health claims. And that translates into the same kinds of activities you would undertake for OTCs and self-care. But we have a year to go before we'll have new regulations for foods or edibles and beverages containing cannabis. And as that exercise goes forward, there'll be implications for how the standards of evidence and the types of regulations that are required for OTCs will play in the area of claims for food. Oh, the overall conference? Well, two things. One, the current state of affairs, business and growth is fairly flat. Slight increase, but things could be a lot better. And the need to look at the self-care market from probably the other end of the telescope, from starting from the consumer end, going through and developing products to meet consumer needs, but also to look well outside our traditional boundaries of OTC, switch, line extensions, and so on, and look into other areas such as medicinal foods, cosmeceuticals, nutraceuticals. The words have been around for a long time, and the concept's been there, but it's time to really get more action-oriented in taking advantage of these opportunities. I thought the conference went very well. It was a good mix of speakers, covered a lot of territory. A one-day conference, it's a bit of a challenge to get all the thoughts in, but I think there was a really good job getting everything covered well, stayed on time. People got the message. It was good.